all know that when we sleep, we tend to relax as it helps us prepare for the next day. So in what way can dream benefit you? Or what kind of role does it play in your sleep? There's no actual answers to these questions, but there are a few theories or beliefs, and here are a few. Dreams can solve problems. A study done by Cristina Marzano and Michelle Ferreira published in the Journal of Neuroscience showed that the things that you learn from a dream can actually be used in your everyday life. If you think about them, you might realize that many of them actually involve solving problems. And the way of doing things in your dream can actually be able to influence the choices you make in real life. Dreams can heal you. A small study done by Appalachian State University showed that your brain is more active in your sleep, which also means that it's working at a higher emotional level. So it's believed that dream can actually act as a therapy. It can confront and process emotional dramas in your life, and this way you can understand more about the emotion you wouldn't make while you're conscious. Sigmund Freud, an Austrian neurologist, founder of psychoanalysis, said a dream acts as a safety valve for an overburdened brain. Dream can express desires. Sigmund Freud is also the author of Interpretation of Dreams, which is now known as the classic text on dream interpretation and analysis. In the book, he emphasized the role of the unconscious mind, and his ideas was that what happened in your dream are actually your unconscious desires. Dreams give you inspiration. Since dream linked to creativity, it's no surprise that many authors, songwriters, or artists admitted that their idea was from dreams that they had. Salvador Dali, a Spanish artist, called many of his artwork hand-printed dream photographs. This is one of his most famous artwork, Persistence of Memory, and it was inspired by a dream that he had. Say Lancelot by Stephen King was inspired by his childhood nightmares. When he mentioned that when he was thinking of a setting in his story, he remembered his nightmare. A guy who works in a creative department of my brain said, "Well, what about that nightmare you had when you were 8 or 9 years old? Would that work?" And I remember that dream, and I thought, yes, it's perfect. Nightmares. So I know many of you guys have experience with nightmare, which are dreams that are associated with negative feelings. Even though it tends to be caused by stress, anxiety, or even just reaction to medications, nightmares can actually help you. You might be wondering how. How can those nightmares that bring you so much, that make you feel attacked, trapped, or unsafe help you? Researches done by neurologists show that it can actually act as a fight or flight training, or you can call it a threat rehearsal. It is to help you prepare for the real things, so you will not know what to do when you meet problems like those in the dream. So our sleep may be more peaceful if dreaming wasn't a reality, but we wouldn't be able to let our brain venture around at night. Although there isn't a definite answer to the purpose of dreaming, the role of dreams and nightmares serve its own important purposes in our well-being. So don't be afraid to step into the world of dreams. Let your dreams heal you, inspire you. Let your dreams carry out your heart's wishes and your deepest desires. Thank you.